Hi everyone, welcome back to BookWarm. Today we are going to review a book called Good Vibes, Good Life by Vex King. This book talks about having a positive vibration state for you to live a happy life. And this book starts with author's example, as in the kind of tough life he had while he was very young. So overall, this book, in my world, is a combination of a lot of other self-improvement, self-care uh, book, goal-oriented books, and I found this book having just one core message, which was a new concept for me, which was meditation, mindfulness meditation. That's the only concept I'll take it forward. Um, After reading this book, the author talks about that there are books like The Secret, which talks about law of attraction, but somehow law of attraction has some missing part to it. That is where the concept of low vibration and high vibration comes in. And then author talks about how do you achieve that high vibration state, which is a law of vibration. Meaning you need to give yourself a priority, you need to take care of your diet, you have to stay hydrated, you need to always think positivity in your mind. In any act you do, you have to be mindfulness, you need to adhere to mindfulness, and always remove any toxic relationship or toxic people in your life which are bringing you down. Now those are nothing but negativity state. Those are the people who take you to a negative vibe state. They not only give you those negativity, that's also true with your job. If you have a toxic manager or toxic job, you need to exit it as quickly as possible. And there he has given his own example where he was bold enough to get out of his job and start his t-shirt business. And it didn't work out somehow, even though he believes in law of vibration and law of attraction. So I find personally this book talks through intuition, author's intuition, the kind of example author has gone through himself. It talks about that. It does not have any factfulness check, it doesn't have any statistics, it does not have any R&D done to it. There is no research paper which author or his team might have researched and then come up with the answer or come up with the fact. So I found that very weird in a way. It's all, the whole book could have been condensed in 10 pages if needed. The core concept was just high vibration and how mindfulness can help you internally. Now the only concept which I'll take from this book is mindfulness meditation. I've been always trying to do meditation, but somehow I always put it on the back burner. I procrastinate. So I think I'll do not 30 minutes as he says per day, but at least start with 2-3 minutes, which I've already started after reading this book. Then author talks about body shaming in today's world, where he tries to say that accept yourself as is, where I completely don't agree. What I've personally found is that the more physically active I remain, the more emotionally synced I feel, and vice versa. Emotional happiness, emotional well-being allows me to do more exercises or more body fitness work. So I totally don't agree with the statement of author's concept that you have to accept yourself as is, because in short he's trying to say that eat as much as you like, have that diet, and expect a magic. People do that, they don't want to change, they keep their diet as is and they expect magic out of the world, which I don't agree. And that there is a definitely other side to it, where whatever you've been given physically, you need to accept it, because in today's world you see a lot of body shaming on online forums. So that could be for sure is a right track. You should not be body shaming anyone, but personally you should always opt for improving your physical well-being, um, through exercises, through fitness regime. which has an emotional quotient, emotional sinking part, expectation. There is a correlation between physical sink and emotional mental sink. Then author talks about that money is not everything, all generic gibberish, all generic way of talking. Again, it's a combination of same old knowledge which you can find out on those self-improvement books, self-care books, and I've been personally doing that for a lot of years. Not sure whether this book would be helpful to you, but I come from a background where I've read so many such self-improvement books over the years that now I know all these nuances of writing goals and believing in yourself and then trying to achieve that through persistence. Those are very thought bucketed in this book, very generic thoughts again. And then author talks about make yourself a priority, be kind to yourself, exit toxic relationship, stay hydrated, take care of your nutrition, avoid social media a lot. And even though his entire business or entire profession is on social media, he says that he can't take negativity from people on the social media, even though that's part of who is. I'm not sure what's the correlation there, but then it says that if you go through a painful phase, then there is a reason for it. There is a reason for everything. Then painful phase was planned for you specifically. So I'll say that this entire book it could be condensed in 10 pages if needed. Rest all is all very generic way of communicating his personal life experiences, and I found some intuition at last. He talked that there was some person who met him on the train station, and then somehow it felt like out of the world experience, and then I tend to like any book which are done thoroughly done R&D on them, and then only then prescribed to thousands of people. So I'll rate this book only 6 out of 10.